Side lying hip cars. First, we're going to make sure we're not laid there like a soggy, sad banana. So I'm going to stack my ribcage and pelvis. I'm not sticking my bum and chest out. And I'm going to create some space between my waist and the floor. So I'm engaging the oblique on that bottom side. I'm also driving out of that arm a little bit on that bottom side and driving the knee into the floor. And I'm using the kettlebell, driving the hand down into the kettlebell. And all of this is helping to create whole body tension or irradiation. I've got the working leg bent at 90 degrees, which we'll maintain throughout. And then we're going to move through the hip car. You're going to start very small because you want the movement to be isolated from the hip, ball and socket joint. And then with each full rotation, you're going to make the movements a little bit bigger and feel out more range in each position, so long as we're not compensating or creating movement from anywhere else. So we've got internal rotation, and then we drive the heel back behind us, squeeze the glute back into hip extension, control the knee down towards the middle of the body, pull back through into hip flexion as high as we can, back through into hip extension, then we have hip abduction in extension, and then we start to externally rotate. So we start to rotate the knee out, pull the heel through, and guide that knee up towards the elbow, before controlling that thigh back down in front of the body and back through into extension. Flexion, abduction, inflection, internal rotation, squeeze it back, control it down. Pull it through into hip flexion, a little bit higher this time. Drive it back into hip extension, squeeze that glute more. Abduction, external rotation, pull that knee up towards the shoulder, guide it down, guide it through. And we're staying in control of that movement throughout the whole repetition.